Hey guys, I'm excited to let you know that my last video I did mention that Norwegian Cruise Line is a great opportunity, have great upside ahead of itself. I think the stock in the past few days have went on a run up to a mid 20s, 24, 25. So it has a little bit of pullback down in the 17, $16 mark, which is perfect to enter. In my last video, I did mention that I do believe it will get back into 16, 17, or even lower range temporarily, and it's a great entrance. So for anyone that's interested, I'm definitely, I won't force you again, because what we're doing is free. Right? You're not paying me for my research or my tips or whatever you want to call it. But if I come across these deals in the stock market, I'm not affiliated with any of these companies. I'm a regular trader just like you. But I think it's good to hear people on like someone else's opinion, and then you can take their opinion and then you can do your research, and then you can see if it works for you. Now, I have traded this and this security for since March. I've been going back and forth because, as I mentioned in my last video, it went all the way down to low eights. I think like $7 and change, but I get it in the eights. And when it did spike up to 16, I exit. Then when it drops back to, I believe it was 10.50, I went back in at 11 with everything, which was risky, but I just, because my mindset is I'm planning to go long term and I know the upside is going to be ridiculous. But at this moment, when it went back in the mid 20s in the last 2 days, I did exit all my positions at 24 because I expect a pullback. So this morning when it drops below 17, I think it was 1680, I went in at 1705. So I'm in back with everything. Basically I invested about the same amount of money. It's just my number of shares is more. So, and that's the tip. What I do if I purchase 1,000 shares, I wait for the stock to go up. If I feel it's going to pull back, then I execute my stop losses. Then, if the pullback makes sense, then I'll go back in and I'll try to flip a few times in and out. If I complete as many short sells as possible that's profitable, then I normally go back in if it's for long-term vision I have, and then at least know I no longer have 1,000 shares, or I no longer have 5,000 shares. Now I'm going back in with 10,000 shares. So when I set and be patient in the next 2-3 months, then instead of waiting on 100% profit, now your profit becomes 600. So it's a formula that works for me. It may not work for everyone that tries it, but it's just a tip that I would like to share with you guys and to let you guys know. So again, the symbol is NCLH. It's Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings. The stat now is floating back in high 16, low 17. I still think there's an opportunity to pull, I would say 15.50 in that range, but I've made enough using my strategies, so I'm going to trust on the plan, and then I'll wait long term and see. Hopefully, I'm gauging 6 to 8 months. I'm not really in a rush. Of course, I'll still keep an eye on the market to see where there's opportunities if I should exit at a high profit and then try to go back again. But I believe this is a second wave that gives us an opportunity to whoever missed out in March, now is the perfect time. So again, I hope you're watching this video in the right time. The date today is June 11th at 3:25 p.m. Now I'm not sure what tomorrow looks like, but if you're watching this today, it's a great opportunity for Norwegian Cruise Line. I believe it will get in the low 16, and it should spike back up if you're doing long term in the next 3 to 6 months, in the high 30s, if not high 40s. So again, I want to thank you for your time, but this is just today's video.